Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon us all. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, all participants of Summit for Vaccine Internationalism, ladies and gentlemen, warmest greetings from Indonesia, home of the world's fourth largest population. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agus Harimurti Yudhoyono. I am the chairman of Indonesia's Democratic Party. We have more than 10 million constituents spreading across 3 time zones, from Aceh to Papua. First of all, I would like to thank the Progressive International for giving me this opportunity to talk about the current situation of COVID-19 in Indonesia. Like any other countries, Indonesia has been struggling in dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. Various government policies and measures have been implemented in order to control the spread of the virus and to significantly reduce the fatality rate. Up to date, more than 1.9 million people have been confirmed positive. More than 53,000 deaths have been recorded. While nationwide vaccine rollouts are currently on progress, there are still 116,000 active cases. COVID-19 has not only affected public health, but also produced severe social-economic implications. We are suffering from a year-long economic recession, as well as the rising number of unemployment, poverty, and inequality. Our businesses, especially our micro, small, and medium enterprises, are experiencing the hardest hit. The quality of our education is also impacted, particularly for those who do not have the privilege to internet access and digital devices as the primary requirements for long-distance educational system. It is therefore in our best interest to collectively take quick, effective, and comprehensive actions to survive and prevail. First and foremost, to save lives, to protect the poor and the vulnerable, to regain positive economic growth, and to rebuild a better future for all Indonesians. However we want to focus on our national effort, we must always comprehend the very nature of this pandemic. It is borderless and indiscriminate. It therefore requires joint efforts, cooperation, synergy, and collaboration among all global stakeholders. I would like to highlight one of our biggest challenges. Our capacity to produce and distribute vaccines is far left behind the infection speed and scale of the pandemic itself. Moreover, we are seeing the unfortunate phenomenon of COVID-19 mutations in different parts of the world. New variants, such as Alpha, firstly found in Britain, Beta in South Africa, Gamma in Brazil, and the most recent Delta variant, found in India, have proved to be more dangerous than the previous ones. A month after Indonesian Muslim celebrating Idul Fitri, we are currently experiencing an increasing trend of positivity rate, which parallels with hospital occupancy rate. Allegedly, it is caused by the rapid spread of Delta variant in different parts of the country. We are preparing for another wave, especially in the capital city Jakarta and several other major cities that potentially become new epicenters of COVID-19 pandemic. One of the biggest questions regarding our vaccination program: how effective and progressive is the vaccination effort to suppress the upcoming wave of COVID-19? Well, currently, only 21.7 million people, or just around 8% of our total population, that have been vaccinated. Certainly, there is a lot of things that still need to be done and improved to speed up the progress. I believe there are 3 major challenges. First, the lack of vaccine supply. Second, the general lack of resources and public health infrastructure to rapidly and massively deliver the vaccine. And third, the different levels of efficacy rate of the available vaccines. Ladies and gentlemen, those 3 challenges might also be experienced by other nations. So let us work together. We must realize that global support, as well as effective and mutually beneficial cooperation, among governments, private sectors, international organizations, and also vaccine producers are fundamentally required to overcome this critical situation. Therefore, we strongly support the trade-related aspect of intellectual property rights, or TRIPS, waiver to open access for the transfer of knowledge and technology needed, especially for the developing nations, including Indonesia, to produce large-scale and high-efficacy COVID-19 vaccines and medicines. This initiative, we believe, will be a crucial game changer. By having the capability to self-produce our own vaccine, we will be able to reach our herd immunity and defeat the pandemic much sooner. We must strive and heal together. We cannot succeed and progress within our own border, identity, and interest. In global crisis, there is no North and South, no developed and developing nations, no rich and poor countries. We are one, so that we must act as one. Let us show our determination and commitment for global unity, solidarity, justice, and humanity. Thank you very much for your positive spirit, and I wish you all the best. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.